Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back Max Williams, the President and CEO of the Oregon Community Foundation. Max, good to see you. How are you?
Thanks, Greg. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
So in case our viewers don't know about OCF and all the work you guys do, can you give us a little bit of a breakdown?
Sure, absolutely. OCF is the state's largest philanthropic organization, and we are really a network of thousands of Oregonians who've come together with their philanthropic endeavors to create funds at OCF to really address the issues they care about in their communities through grant making and philanthropic giving. So we have about $1.6 billion in total assets at the foundation, and last year, through the foundation and through our donors, we made grants of just slightly more than $100 million in both grants to nonprofits and scholarships to students around the state.
Wow, okay, and yeah, you guys are working with organizations around the state. What are some of the things that you can give us details, please, on some of the issues you're focusing on?
Yeah, well, you know, our donors really have a wide array of things that they're interested in, often based on the needs they see individually in their communities. But collectively as a foundation lately, we've been using the frame of what we call the opportunity gap, which is just this acknowledgement that in the last 30 to 40 years, there is a real split between young people, children, young students who have opportunities primarily based on their parents' education, if they went to college, and those whose parents didn't go to college. And that growing gap of disparity is an issue that really concerns us and most of our donors at the foundation. So we're really trying to target issues that affect that, whether it's in educational attainment, whether it's in access to health care, and particularly dental health care, out-of-school time, extracurricular activities, a wide range of things that we know students and individuals will succeed at better in life if those opportunities actually get narrowed. And so that's an area that we're focused on.
Okay, and when it comes to children's dental care,
sure.
why is that so important?
Well, what we know about children's dental care is if a child grows up without access to good dental care and good dental hygiene, they end up with a mouthful of cavities, and that impacts both their long-term health outcomes. Really great scientific research to show that bad teeth untreated as a child leads to long-term health issues as an adult. But on top of that, we know that it's a reason that kids aren't attending school, so it impacts attendance, it impacts concentration at school, it impacts diet, it has all sorts of other ramifications. Oregon ranks typically near the bottom of the list in the states in the union on the quality of our children's teeth, and we believe as a foundation that's an issue that we can address. We have lots of partners around the state, other philanthropic organizations and nonprofits that are trying to help us address that issue and make sure that kids who are entitled to access to dental care under the Oregon Health Plan are actually getting in, seeing dentists, getting preventative care with models that are coming into the school and providing everything from sealants to education to parent education to try to address what's really a very solvable problem.
Very good. Wow. All right. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Max Williams, the President and CEO of the Oregon Community Foundation. Max, in segment 1, we're talking about the opportunity gap, parents' education level, how that affects their kids, children's dental, how that affects so many health outcomes. Who are you working with on all this stuff locally?
Well, locally, we've got a variety of really great partners, and I think it's one of the great things that the Rogue Valley and Southern Oregon really has to offer is some really terrific nonprofits who understand this. So Kids Unlimited is a great example of an organization that's trying to help narrow that gap by providing kids, particularly kids that would be deemed more at risk, an opportunity to participate in some really great programs, some really great mentorship, etc. La Clinica here locally is a really great dental health provider for that group, and we've worked and provided a lot of grant making to them. The Nurturing Center around early childhood development and parenting education, one of the sort of a relief nursery model, which is a really important value for a community to have that opportunity for parents, both from a protection from child endangerment standpoint, but also a great parenting and education outlet as well. So those are specific organizations just here in the Medford area.
Maybe a quarter mile right here in downtown
we're working
Medford.
with, right, and they do tremendous work, and we're happy to partner with them. We have similar kinds of mentoring programs that we've worked with and partnered all the way out to Lake County here in Southern Oregon, trying to increase the mentoring capacity, which is one of the key things we know that leads ultimately to success for young people as they move towards graduation from high school and then into college or career technical education or some other opportunity.
Yeah, how do you continue to try and advance that, move that forward? And because this is not a small task.
It is not, you know, and I think our approach at OCF is to acknowledge that these are big, important statewide and even national problems, but if we wait around for the statewide and national solutions, we may be waiting a long time. So we really believe in communities coming together and really prioritizing and figuring out those solutions, and using the philanthropic capital that OCF can provide to be a catalyst to bringing people together, to partnering with other philanthropies, nonprofit organizations, community-based organizations, local governments, to really find a way to address these issues. And so we